This is Agricultural Research Council of Nigerian Television, the first agricultural TV station in Nigeria. And we're here in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, where the Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria grant to support widows and unskilled women in small-scale businesses in Port Harcourt, Federal Constituency of Rivers State, sponsored by Honorable Ken A. Chikere and Honorable Okechukwu Nnam Obi, representing Ahoda, West Ogba, Ebenma, and Ndomi Federal Constituency of Rivers State, respectively. Of course, we'll be talking to some of the few beneficiaries of this very seminar, after which we'll try to talk to the House of Reps members to tell us the motive behind this very empowerment. So stay tuned as we're going to be taking on this beautiful report.
The need to empower widows and women can never be overemphasized, as women have been an integral part of Nigeria's economy. With this in mind, more recent the honorable members of representatives representing Port Harcourt Federal Constituency 1, Ken A. Chikere, and member House of Representatives Ahoda West, Ogbenma, Ndoni Federal Constituency, Okechukwu Nnam Obi, organized a training and empowerment for widows and unskilled women in small-scale businesses in their constituency to create direct employment for women in fish business. Representing the Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria at the event, the training coordinator, Mr. Timothy Ogbarere, gave assurance to the widows and unskilled women that the council is supervising the training to ensure that beneficiaries get what is proper according to Arcn standards of empowerment.
Every one of you that are beneficiaries will be given your part. That is why we are here, to ensure these events are done in accordance to what Arcn, that is Agricultural Research Council of Nigeria, have really put in place. So nothing short, nothing less. We pray there will be something more.
The trainer of the event, Dr. Samuel Momo, congratulated the participants and expressed appreciation to the honorable members of the House of Representatives for giving the women starter packs to become employers of labor in no distant time. He also added that the training is to provide skills and increase agricultural productivity, amongst others.
Farming is our foundation. Farming is the future, not only the future of Africa, but the future of this country. Whether we like it or not, we are going back to farming. So then coming to take one aspect of the business, fish farming, is a business that remains as long as we remain alive. This is a cool, quiet business without making any noise. You won't know. Training is critical to Nigeria as a nation, and it plays a very significant role in ensuring food security as a resource of protein in household diets. So I encourage you all to exploit various ways to be gainfully employed along value chain of aquaculture, such as fish processing, marketing of feed, breeding, fingerlings, production, and so on. What are we talking about, and why are we here? We'll be looking at fish farming. I keep saying it anywhere I go, that this is River State, by that name, River. We have the freshwater body, we have the brackish water environment, we have the marine water environment. So nothing stop River State apart from the oil. Oil is just like Jara. Oil will dry. Stock markets will crash. The world will not end. Hope you know. The world will not end. So the only thing that can make the world to end is when there is no food. The day there is no food, there's no that the end of the world is coming. So as long as you move, you can see the number of persons here. On the road, anywhere you wake up in the morning, you open your window, you see people moving. What is sustain them is food. So everybody must eat, irrespective. Now we're shouting rice for the something thousand naira. Even if rice is going for 100,000, people will still buy. Man must survive, man must work. And now, just imagine looking back like 15 years, 20 years ago, the kind of disease we used to see. Today, it's not common. Because Nigeria has become like a dumping ground. Everything they come and dump here. Come and dump here. Everything. Are you aware that over 70% of the fish that me and you we are consuming today, we are still importing? And we said there's no job. So that you need to be encouraged. This is what you can practice right in the village. This is what you can practice right in your backyard. Technology has changed. Even right here, you can set up your fish tank here. Mobile fish tank, put your fish and start your business. You don't need to go into the bush anymore. Things have changed. So River State should be called the fish basket of the nation. We have all it takes to produce the quantity of fish that Nigeria demands. So I don't want you to see the opportunities out there. I want you to see the market. This is what we are doing. This is what I've done all my life. It's farming. You are here. I want to give you another business. The business of farming. The business of fish farming. You are going to be giving baby fish, young fish, call them fish seedlings. You are going to handle them. They are rugged. They are produced here. They are indigenous fish. They are very rugged. They are very tasty. I'm going to show you how we are going to how to produce them, how to manage them. If you want to replicate them, you can even replicate them. How to raise them to get mature. Where you need to sell them to. All that I'm going to be sharing with you. So I expect that after the program, don't become like this set of people. I have seen so many. I've seen so many. I see what our honorables are doing. They say, not just give me fish. Say, show me, Abi. Be like them. Look for something. When you go back home, get a small container. I'll show you all that we have. You can use plastic tanks. What you can use to hold the fish. You can use plastic tanks. Great, farmers. No farmer. Let me add another one. So when we say grow the fish, the response is grow with the fish. So it's not the fish that is growing alone. You are growing in knowledge, and your pocket need to do what? So grow the fish, grow with the fish. So great farmers, great. No farmer, grow the fish. And clap for yourselves. A big farmer. Alright, so the key thing all about the business of fish farming. One is the fish. You can see the fish over there. Is to get quality seedlings. Quality, you know, everything has fake and original. So it's to get original what? Original fish. Original fish. And original fish starts from the father and the mother. So the father and the mother, imagine the father is big, the mother is big. How do the children look like? Even if they have like 6 children. If all will not be big, you may have one or two that is small. They say it resembles the grand. They eat. Well balanced diet. When you have that to give to the fish, what's the next thing? Then you can smile to the bar. You can smile to the bar. When you have money, then they match you. But when you have money, you have voice. Voice go there. Let me show. Because there's something for pocket. You will get voice. The Lord will give every one of you voice in Jesus' name. So that's the business. Is to get quality seedlings. When you have that, we're going to give you today, which our honorables are prepared for you. Then the feed is available as well. The next thing we're going to teach you how to handle them, how to take care of them, the quantity to give them every day, when to change water, what to look out for if they are weak, if they are stressed. You have to listen to their language, their body language. It must not smell, there must not be odor. Things have changed. If you enter into my farm, you will know there's a farm. Even right where I live now, there's fish everywhere. You won't hear any odor. Things have changed. Technology has changed. The way we farm those days, you go to, it's before they say poor, well, what's the name? Farmers are poor people. Maybe so. They are the big boys now. Farmers are big boys. Imagine somebody with 100 bags of rice now. Yeah? A farmer, you know? It's in money. Why is our honorables over there in Abuja? They are the lawmakers. They are seeing something. They are seeing the future. They are seeing danger ahead. Just pass the whole of this street now. You see the number of boutique. You will see. Are we together? The number of boutique. And people doing production. Now we say a bag of rice is going for 40-something thousand. As I've said, even 100,000 we are going to buy. Because man will survive. I can decide not to change this thing for the next 3 months. I'll do wash and wear. Let me so. But you go first say for 1 month you no go chop. I no go chop fish, I no go chop chicken. You must chop. I just want to open your eye to tell you how profitable, how lucrative it is. As I talk to you, cost me, go wait. The fish that Nigeria is consuming till tomorrow, even during the lockdown, they were still importing fish. Over 60% of the fish that me and you were consuming. Because the Nigerian annual demand for fish is about 3.3 million metric tons. We are still importing. And any country that country imports, you are giving those people more power. So the time has come where you need this skill. Sure, the highest empowerment is this knowledge you are getting. Say knowledge is a power. You can survive anywhere. But you know, we are so, our mentality today is our certificates. You know how many graduates we have nowadays? You know how many graduates being laborer? You know how many graduates are driving, even with masters at taxi drivers? The jobs are not there. Let's not deceive ourselves. And that's why I keep telling them, we go back to agriculture. Because that is where we start from. Are we together? So this is the best thing they are giving to you. So I'm asking the question, why must you and me go into fish farming? Because of overfishing. This is River State. We know, we farm. We are fishermen. The kind of fish we have some of our mothers here, the fish we used to find 20 years ago. Those sizes you go to, you don't find them again. Yes, fishermen will fish all over the water, you don't find that quantity. Because the fishes that are like this, are supposed to grow, allow them to grow, to become the father and the mother to reproduce. Fishermen don't pack at all. So imagine the next 20 years, what will be in the river? Our children are coming up. This is a question we need to ask ourselves. They are not there. And the population is increasing. Say we are 2 million, over 200 and something million people today. I was told that in the next 2030, if we are not going to be all to 250 to 300 million people, and we are still crying, there is no food. Food is the key thing. So overfishing, there's no fish in the river, we have to go and produce it. And God has given us that power. He said, take what? He said, take everything you require to be great in life. It's around you. He knows why he gave back to you there. He knows why he put you there. It's for God to open your eyes. Are we together? It's for God to do what? To open your eyes. You don't need to go to London. You don't need to travel out of the country before you become anything. We have all it takes. That's what they call me. The fish multiplier. Secondly, why do we need to go into fish farming? Because of pollution. You can see all our small stream, river. We don't use dynamite, I mean. Oil. Where? Oil they don't spoil up. Oil spillage don't destroy all our land, destroy our waters. No fish. So the only way to go back and have that quantity, take care of our children, is to go back to farming and start producing them. As a matter of fact, all this COVID disease and all that we're hearing, the only way to fight COVID, to fight disease, is to get balanced diet, eat fish. Hello? I know the sick, because I eat fish. I tell you that secret. Eat fish. You'll be far away from doctor. You'll be far away from hospital. Young can take it. Old can. So as a matter of fact, that's what doctor will. Doctor will tell you now, don't eat red meat. Don't eat. They won't tell you don't eat fish. Whether it is fried, or less for those who don't like fried thing. Pepper soup, they tell you all that. For pregnant women, they tell you give them pepper soup. Give them fresh fish, what? Pepper soup. So, you see, oh, even witch and wizard, Babalawo, they all eat fish. It's not like other animals saying that this religion, then they eat fish. Fish is something that the market is there. So pollution. So 3, the demand supply gap. Just like I said, the population is increasing every day. It's increasing every day. People are still marrying 4 or 5 wives to go to the north. No money, no, they are still producing. That's why you are seeing all the nonsense we are seeing. All the bandits and everything now. Go and survive. It's food. And when people are hungry, they are hungry. What's the next thing? It's the crime rate that we're seeing. So you can be an employer of labor. That is why you need this skill. You don't need to go to read 4 years in the university. With these few informations that you have now, you can start from these few seeds. You can start to multiply. I will encourage us. I don't know how we come together. If possible, form a cooperative. So there are many facilities from federal government, from CBN, they are giving to farmers. Not honorable now that you need to go and access. And in the north, they are getting this money. Go to CBN. We heard that they are farming, but we were interested. Oil. Oh, let's change that mentality. We need to come together. You must show that you have the skill. You know what you want to do. You know about the business. Then you can knock the bank. I can farm fish. I've gone for the training. I learned there is a facility they are giving to people to do business. I can do it. Ask me question. I have my card. I have the space. People are getting it. I'm talking on River State. I don't want to talk about that state. You know, I'm telling you, I'm the national president. So I know all happening anywhere. Any state you ask me, I'll tell you how many farmers they have there and the quantum of fish they are producing. Hello? So employment what? Creation. So why we need to go into farming is to create a lot of jobs for our people. To create jobs for our children. And all that. So national economic development, then what? Providing nutrition and what? Any foreign exchange. All right. So the women and agriculture, unemployment is a term referring to people who are employable and seeking job, but are unable to find a job. As I've said, the jobs are not there. In other words, people who are willing and available to work, but have no job, can be called the unemployed. So you need to change that narrative. So women unemployment is a major challenge to economic development, and a continual rise in the rate of unemployment affects nation growth. Disadvantage of unemployment are vast among youths, among women, as many of them can be what? Deceived into doing evil when they are idle. That's why I want stupid man will be telling you one nonsense. That you need to teach your children, engage them. Engage them. I remember when I was young, so that I had to imagine what is happening to the children of today. When I was young, every home has garden. Every home, there is a garden. As a matter of fact, we even use bitter leaf to make fence. Today, check our women. Even to cook soup now, you go and buy bitter leaf in the market. Our children don't know how to hold again. That's our culture. That's how we started from. Everywhere now is interlock. I say, a time is coming. All these interlocks, they start removing them and planting something useful. I'm telling you, that's where we are going. It starts from me. This government now. That is where we are going. Every home has garden. Somewhere it's time to make okra. I run to the garden, pluck okra. Prepare. Tomato is from the garden. Everything is from the garden. We're eating them fresh. Like we're healthy. Our forefathers were living long. But now, everything imports. Pepperoni today, chicken republic tomorrow. Did you know what you're eating? All the food have been preserved over many months in the high sea. That's what we are consuming. Today, what do we see? Cancer of the mouth, cancer of where? Cancer of the tongue, cancer. That's why you are seeing all this disease. So, what we're trying to say, eat well. Those our forefathers were living well. Fresh vegetable in the farm, fresh yam for. Then they don't even have fridge. So they were eating direct. Not the one we keep in the fridge for minimum. Eat. So what I was trying to say here, to watch people who are teaching you how to make money, watch what you eat. Life not going to duplicate. Not going to duplicate. Don't go. Eat well. It's good to pray. Pray. You help yourself. Eat well. Fresh things, fresh vegetable, fresh fish. Enjoy yourself. Be industrious. Have your business and buy what you want to buy. If for the young ones that are here, you are married, it's not everything you want to ask your husband. It has gone to that level. Yes, it's the head, but you need to support your helpmate. It's not everything you want to send to your father and your mother, you say you must ask the man. No. The man too will respect you. That is where we are going. Let's teach those that are coming. Take care of our own children as well. Put them in that line. Especially farming. especially farming, food. Very, very important. It has several aspects in its value chain which any woman and youth can choose to participate, to capitalize on, to become self-dependent. Fish seed production, feed formulation, fish processors, fish culturing, fish harvesting, fish accessory marketing. Across the value chain, it's not about farming fish here. In the fish, there are so many things you can do across the fish. You can decide with what you are given today, you get your own small. You must not be given everything. Hope you know. So go and get somewhere. Get wet, maybe a big rubber, or you have all this chemical tank. I'm going to show you several pictures here. All these chemical tank they sell on them. So fish can stay anywhere. Anything that hold water. What that can hold water, fish will survive inside. Anything you think is condemned is a leaking tank. Go and patch it, water, put your fish. That will start generating money. The need for nourishment will never cease. Just like I said, crude oil demand will fall, stock market prices will crash. But what? The need for agricultural produce will never go away. So Nigeria is estimated to have the 7th largest population in the world. Nigeria, in the world, we are number 7th largest population. So just imagine. It's food. So everybody has to go back to the soil. We have to go back to the soil. We have to go back to the soil. We got it wrong. As you take your fish now, get your small backyard fish pond, you put them there. With good water, you put your fish in the morning, you give them the quantity of feed they require. But anyway, I'm going to teach you that when it comes to feeding. Don't just go there because Dr. Momo said, give them food, you just pour it. And say to your dad, oh, is there? Take and go away. No. Passion, that passion must be there. When you are feeding your fish, you feed them with love. Show care, love. Hello, morning, how was the night? Ask them. Then you see them, you feed them gradually. Watch them eating. When they can't eat again, you stop. Not just to pour it, then there will be feed everywhere. You waste the feed. But the bag of feed you are giving is enough to take them to table size. What you are going to be giving today, enough to take them to big size. Without even going to buy feed. You have to manage it well. Otherwise, that same feed becomes trouble, becomes chemical, becomes enemy to the fish. You have used it. So note that. So the benefit in farming fish is what? Employment, empowerment, opportunity. For what? For the youth and the old who retire. So those people that are retiring are going to the business. As a matter of fact, it's a business to go quiet, right in your house, as I said. When you are dealing with the animals, you see the way they move, you see the way they play. No matter what you are thinking, say when you get to where they are, if you see them, you don't be thanking God for nature. You forget anybody that play you. Because I say this life, while I know they finish you, trouble no they finish you. They finish. You just take life, slow. Always they come. No they finish. They finish. Big trouble. They will go like that. So don't take it gradually. And be happy with yourself. You can't please everybody. They call you name. If them. Just be a person that will make impact. No? So have your own business. Just like the first point I said, it is a good source of income. You have to know this one are your own business. There's something where you do. The youth of these days, we carry this one, put here. We talk about designer pants, designer shoe. Where your own designer. That's where your own. Go stay. Watch film. What's the name of all those ones? Telemundo and all that. You watch season 1, season 2. Where your own season? When will you be watched too? Like that. So when will they watch you too? Make impact. Very important. So it is a lucrative business. It's a business you will not regret at all. It is God that makes them grow. Your own, God do the right thing. Leave them. Now God makes them grow. Not be you. Don't get the power to make them grow. Now God. So do it in the morning. Then you can go and do your small boutique business or any business. You come back in the evening. You check them again. You give them the food. That's all. They are growing quietly. They are so simple. No stress. What do with the fish? No stress. Maybe little medication. No stress. They are just there growing. They are very rugged. Especially the catfish. We have different species. We have tilapia. We have so many. But the catfish is what we are going to give to you because they are very rugged. They are stubborn. As a matter of fact, as cool as this place, you put one here now, they can still survive tomorrow morning. They won't die. Yeah, they have the ability to take air and survive. So they are very rugged what we are giving to you. You don't need to bother at all. So Fifth one, say financial freedom. Of course, you need to be free. Why? The benefit of farming is that you want to have money. No, so you don't want to start begging. That's why we're encouraging you, and the honorables have put this together. These are people that are traveling everywhere. They've seen everything. So for them to pick this, they know where the next oil is. That is another oil. I'm telling you, that's another oil. You go, I raise 500 fish now, I produce 1,000 fish. And they come and pack it. It takes me another 3-4 months, to produce. So are you saying the people who bought that one now be waiting for me? They will eat fish again. They are busy looking for. They are moving about. You don't get it, don't move to the next farm. You go, they are moving. Because everybody must eat every day. So it's a business that moves. So it requires little space. So like a little space behind your backyard, even as small as that, that's something.
Some of the beneficiaries who could not hide their joy have this to say.
First of all, I thank God for this great opportunity because it's an opportunity. If it is by right, I will not have it. I want to thank God because I feel great. It's not easy. Many are in that seat. They cannot remember us. But they went to that seat, not just me. I know of other people that you have empowered, that have benefited. Today, me too, I've been part of the beneficiary.
I'm feeling so excited. I've not seen something like this before. This is my very first time. But I've been missing opportunities, but this is my very first time. As a beneficiary, I am grateful. I thank my constituency for giving us such an opportunity to be here at this moment and achieve what we have achieved so far. I say may God Almighty grant them success in whatever thing they do.
I feel well, and they are blessed. God bless them. So we go take the money, feed ourselves, our children. The fish, we go train them, do as we tell us. Take them, chop, feed ourselves.
Representing Honorable Ken A. Chikere, Mr. Sonny Wankekoro stated that things are difficult in the country, hence the need the Honorable Member embark on the empowerment source to cushion the hardship for the beneficiaries.
But with this idea of how to go into agric and particularly fish farming that can grow the people, that can make the people to be self-sufficient, that with this, these women can manage small-scale, it's a small-scale business, can manage this farming, which is a small-scale business, in their various homes, and feed their various homes, and feed members of their various homes. And that is why we came up with the idea that it's not good that they be at home, redundant, no work, but with this work, now there is work, you feed the home, you also get money into your pocket. Because with this fish farming, you can grow to the extent that you will sell. You grow the fish, the one eaten at home, to the extent that you also sell and make money out of it. And from there, the Bible says, don't despise the little beginning. From there, they can make up a company from here for this beginning. Because this fish farming can never die. If it is well properly managed, it is a continuous thing. Because people will need fish in their life.
Each beneficiary went home with 100 fingerlings of fish, a bag of fish feed, and some cash amount of 50,000 naira as starter packs for fish pond business. And that special report on outreach support given to widows and unskilled women and small-scale businesses in Port Harcourt Federal Constituency and now other West Ogbe-Mandoni Federal Constituency of Rivers State by 2 members of the House of Representatives. This is Joshua Ishaya, thanking you for watching. Bye for now.